Hi, my name's Tony Dovale and welcome to my Results Beyond Reasons website. You might be like many people that know what to do, but they don't always do what they know. So before I start, let me ask you this. Do you feel frustrated at times with where you are and where you'd like to be? Say an internal yes if you'd like to achieve more with your time and your effort in your life right now. Maybe you find yourself in a situation like I found myself a long time ago. Trying and striving, but never really arriving. I was cursed and blessed with a best friend. Her name was Wendy Evans. And Wendy was a globally published author and workshop facilitator, and she traveled the world with her book, How to Get Business in 90 Days and Keep It Forever. And Wendy and I were really good friends, and she said to me, Tony, research the subject, write a book, get your workshop together, and travel to America. They will love you. And that was more than 30 years ago. She gave me the secret of her success. And you see, here's principle number one, is if you want to be successful faster, find people who are already successful and then ask them to help you. Follow their advice, guidance, and their role model. And so here I was friends with a very successful person, and she told me the fundamentals of what I need to do. Let's fast forward for 30 years. I did nothing, not a thing. I started and stopped and burped and beeped. I started writing a book, and then I stopped, and then started writing some other book, and then I stopped. I had no focus, and basically I was running around going nowhere fast. And if you can get a picture of a ladder up against your wall of success, I was running around underneath, never taking anything beyond the first step, and then backwards back onto going nowhere. And maybe you find yourself in that kind of situation as well. But you know, it took me 30 years, a lot of reading and workshops, because I knew exactly what to do. I just never acted in what I knew. And maybe that's the real benefit for you today, is I've been through that process. And I'm able to now work with you because I understand exactly where you've been, how you feel, and what you think and feel, and what's causing action or inaction. And I can get you to take the steps required to achieve your dreams. And I am the activator. I will activate you, shake you up, wake you up, focus, and take action to achieve your dreams. You might be like most people that are dabblers, but the mere fact that you're at my website tells me you're a whole lot more than just the average dabbler. Because what I often find is people say, yes, I'm interested in being successful and achieving my dreams. But when it comes to where the rubber meets the road, and you want them to put down time, effort, money, commitment, action, that's where we separate the men from the boys and the girls from their toys. As the saying goes, talk is cheap, money buys the whiskey. So let's just cut to the chase. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. If you are sincerely committed to achieving your dreams and your goals faster together, then stay with me. Alright, let me tell you a little bit about why my model, called the Action Advantage, is so successful. Over 30 years, I've spent most of my time studying, reading, testing, developing, trying to explore and develop and consolidate a recipe that will ensure simplest, safest steps to achieve your success and dreams. Recently, I just spent close to 200,000 Rand on 3 different workshops with international facilitators and publishers to understand their model, their process, and their systems. In that time, I'm sure they took out close to 200 million Rand from our local people for workshops. So it's not that we don't have money here. People have got money. Our people just don't take action. And so just for a moment, quickly think about it. Why are you not successful yet? What's the number one reason why you are not where you want to be, would like to be, believe you should be? What's the number one, numero uno reason that you are not successful already? Think about that. And say yes if you would love a way to overcome that situation. Because if you have a challenge that you'd like to overcome but just haven't been able to find the way, or haven't been able to get beyond procrastination, or get clarification, or understand how to divide your dream into designer goals and break that into tasks and timelines, then you're at the perfect place. Because the one thing I will guarantee, as your activator, I will 100% ensure your success. Yes, you heard that. It's a big claim to make. I will ensure that you take action. If you follow my process 100%, to the level that you follow my process is the same level and the kind of successful achievement you will achieve in a time a whole lot shorter than you might by trying to dabble around on your own. So what's so special about my system? It's got 30 years of research and development by myself, and it's probably based on a few 100,000 hours and a few million rands and dollars worth of other people's research and development and testing. I've taken the best of the best around the world and distilled it into a very simple model that I called Life Shift Formula One. Like the Formula One racing car, you need to make sure that all your tools and systems are operational and effective. The front part of my Formula One system, the two front wheels, is mind shift and heart shift. Because I've come to understand with my work and my research that unless those two foundations are sorted out and addressed, everything else is a waste of time. I'm sure you've probably done some kind of workshop and you've come home, you put the manual on the shelf and you've said, wow, that was a great workshop, but what have you actually done with what you've learned? Have you applied it? If you're honest, probably 95% of people say no. And so what you really are doing is shelf development, not self-development. And that's why your library probably knows more than you. And so the foundation of our process is that mind shift, which seeds new thinking styles, decision-making styles, and gets you to understand how to use and leverage and optimize your mental, your brain, your systems that help you. The second part is heart shift. And heart shift is about you, who you are as a soul, as a being. And there are three phases. The Phoenix Adventure, which is about unhooking your baggage trailer. Dragon Slayers, which is about confronting the future and being courageous and doing the things that are holding you back. And the third one is the Alchemist's Advantage, which is about clarification and taking action in the space that you're in right now. And just like any vehicle, if you've driven in a vehicle where the front wheels or the wheels are out of balance, and you know your wheel shakes like this and you're trying to drive, and the faster you go, the more your wheels are shaking. And so you're forced, because of those restrictions, to slow down. And that's where most of us live right now, is we don't have those front wheels aligned and balanced properly. The second part of my model are the back wheels, which is about wealth shift and health shift. So many people spend their health to try and get their wealth, and then at the end of it, they're trying to use their wealth to get their health back. And so we've got a different model of that process. And so wealth shift is exploring all of the new models and new business systems, and exploring the ways that you can start to create multiple streams of income. How do you leverage your knowledge, skill, and ability? What are your target markets? What is your positioning? What problems do you solve? How do you present, speak, package, and promote what it is that you're looking to bring to the world? The Health Shift workshop is about creating a balance. The right foods, the right sleep, the right exercise, making sure that your physical vehicle is optimized and operating at an optimum level. Because unless those are all balanced, those four, you are going to struggle to go faster than a certain speed that you've been going until now. We then have leadership, which is about integrity, values, self-leadership, self-mastery, how we impact and interact with other people, guiding values, where are we going to, and what is the process, and how are we going to show up in the world? What is our destiny, our cause, and our calling that we are going to be working with? And then the final part is our action advantage, because you might have a really good vehicle, you might have a really good plan, everything might be balanced really nicely, but unless you've got a motor that moves you, that you are motivated and inspired and transformed, like me, for 30 plus years, you may be going nowhere. And that's exactly, I have spent literally millions on workshops, but my shelf has got all my manuals, and I applied little bits, but I had no focus, no discipline, very little willpower, and I procrastinate really, really well. And so I can help you get beyond those things. And so the final part of our puzzle is the action advantage, which is about getting you to take incremental, focused, irrevocable action so that you can achieve your dreams. And I can tell you right now, I started writing my book about 2 months ago. I will have my book published, international publisher, by February the latest next year. My second draft is going to be done in the next few weeks, and you can go to my actionadvantage.com website to get a free copy, and you can have a look at it and give me some feedback. But you can start to take positive action today. I'm also offering opportunities for other people to become activators. There's a huge trend in the world right now for people to take on coaches, but the true role of coaches is about asking you questions. The challenge is, as an activator, we'll coach you, but we'll also get to make sure, we will ensure, like you have insurance to protect your assets, we will ensure that you take action. And I'd love to be part of that journey with you. So put your information, put your name and email and some information in the form, and subscribe, and let's get going. Because I'm not where I want to be. I am far from where I want to be. But together, we can do this. I will share all my knowledge, all my skills, all my wisdom. Whatever I have learned, I will share with you. I need you to wake up, shake up, dress up, step up, and commit to come with me all the way. Not just some of the way, not be interested. I need you to be committed to your own destiny and your own dream. And together, we can transform and make big shift happen. See you on the other side. It's got nothing to do with the outside. It's got 100% to do with you, how you think, feel, and act on the inside. And if you're truly committed, I will activate you. Step up. We can make this happen.